We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck.
Hello, Sam here from the Craic boys. Just coming on to do a wee video myself, just to let you know what's been happening with us and what our plans are for this year, and just kind of about stuff I've seen going on around Derry and in the community and stuff like that. So at the minute, what's been happening is we have a lot of things on the way. We're just sort of waiting to put them into place. This is going to be a big year for the Craic boys, hopefully, for us and for some of the people that we've already worked with. It's very exciting, and there's a lot coming up. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. Sport's been great. So it's the simple things that sort of make it worthwhile. Like in my place of work, not too long ago, like I was working whatever, I was looking after this table, and a young fella, he was about maybe 15 or 16, like guy came up to me and he said, "Is your name Senan?" I said yes, and he's like, "You do the Craic boys, don't you?" And I said yeah, and he sort of like walked me through what he liked about it, like sort of, it's like I could see that he was just really excited about it, and that just means so much to me. And I'm sure like with the rest of the lads have had something like that happening as well. It's those wee small things that sort of make it worthwhile for what we're trying to achieve. And I think what we're trying to achieve is sort of create a community and a safe place for people who maybe before sort of felt as if they couldn't do what they wanted to do, or they're afraid to sort of branch out and try something different. And what we want to do is we just want to sort of share with people that there's people out there who like just sort of made it for themselves. They took a risk, they went and did something that they were interested in, and now it's starting to turn out in their favour. They're either starting in the process of making it a living and then being able to make a career out of something that they love doing, something artistic, something creative, something stimulating, rather than your 9-to-5 job. They've created their own income, and this community that we're creating, we want to promote that. We want to promote that it's okay to sort of break away from the norm. You might have, there's controlling trends out there. Society obviously keeps you a certain way, and sort of, you look at, right, where's the job prospects, where's the money going to be made if I try this and I dedicate my time to this. And the only thing we want to tell you is you need to do whatever you want to do. There is a very small mind mentality, and when people branch out, there is unfortunately still a mindset that if you branch out and you start a YouTube channel, or you start a band, or you start putting your art out there, you just do anything creative and you put it out to the public, that there is backlash, and people will always knock you down and try and make you feel bad for doing whatever you want to do. But we just want to let people know that it's fine to do that. It's okay. We're always here. That's what the Craic boys is. Yes, it's enjoying what we're doing, and we have a laugh, and like we drink during our videos, and it's always just a bit of crack essentially. But at the end of the day, the main goal of it is, I started this because I wanted to branch out and do something that interested me for so long, but for so long I was so scared to try anything, just because of the backlash that I might get, or what people might think about me, or whatever. It's all shite. Just it doesn't really mean anything whatsoever. Your ego is holding you back. Because you care about what other people think about you, it's holding you back from achieving what you should be doing. Just because you're in a friend group where your mates might be slagging some boy who's like started something and just following his own path, that shouldn't scare you into not following your dreams and progressing in things that you're interested in. very scary. For so many years, it was like I was stuck in that box where I didn't know what to do, because I myself have a very creative family, so I wanted to be creative, I wanted to branch out, and I wanted to do things. And I was like comparing myself to like my older brothers and what other people have achieved, and I was like, right, how do I start this? But my friend group and sort of the mentality around the city at the time was, it put you in a very, very small box, and if you step 1 foot outside it, you were criticized, you were made to feel like a piece of shit, you were slagged, you were sort of put down, you were cast aside. Constantly people would say things about you, constantly get slagged, whatever. Gladly, over the past couple of years, it's kind of changed over the past couple of years. It's not completely gone. That sort of mentality does exist, and it still keeps people in that small box. And just get out of it, drop it completely, just kill your ego, drop your ego, stop caring about what other people think. You have to start thinking about yourself and what's good for you. Because in this city, there isn't a lot of opportunities for people. And if you keep yourself in that small box, it can lead down a very dark road for some people. I myself was down that dark road. I was in a very, very bad place in sort of my mid-teenage years, just coming into sort of my 18th birthday, and it was just before that, maybe 16, 17, 15 maybe as well. Struggled massively because I just didn't know what to do. Nothing was appealing to me. I was inside that tiny box and I couldn't go. I felt like I had no other avenues other than school, but school wasn't working out for me. It doesn't suit me. And then there was like all these creative things, even watching YouTube and seeing what people are doing all over the world. Just like they just have a camera and themselves, and they don't care what people think, and they just go out and do it. But I thought, sure, how can I do that when the amount of ridicule and the amount of criticism that the people who I used to call my friends would give me? And that led me personally down, I was in a very, very dark place where I didn't know what to do with myself. I had some very, very dark thoughts. I'm sure somebody watching this can relate to me and know what I'm talking about. I hate sort of mentioning suicide and that, but yes, it does need to be addressed. That's the way I felt at that time, and it was because I was in such a small box and I felt like I had no way out. And yes, I went and I got treatment. I found new friends. I started to better myself, and I started to break away from the things that were holding me back. And I think that's just a message I want to put out today. It's just, if you don't let yourself break free from what your surrounding society tells you is okay and what's not okay, and what's gimpy and weird, is just get away from it. It's holding you back, and it can lead you down some very, very dark avenues. I just think that mental health, especially around where we live, is so important, and it needs to be talked about more. And I want to come on here and I want you to know that we might be doing this here, and we might be outgoing, and we might like go out and have a crack, and we'll have jobs, and everything might appear okay, but sometimes it's not okay. And it's good to sort of share that with you. I want people to be able to approach me with problems about maybe they might branch out, but they're scared. I'm here to put myself out to use, and I want people to approach us and work with us and let us help you. That's what we're here to do. We're here to create a community where all that shit mentality and all just that fucking shit, that box people's trying to put you in, we want to get rid of it. We want to create something brand new. We want to venture out. We want people to be the best version of themselves. And slowly but surely, I feel like I'm becoming the best version of myself. If you ever meet me in person, people might think, oh, he's pretty outgoing, there's nothing really going on with him. the struggle is constant. Once you have mental health, it never really goes away. You're just able to compartmentalize it in your brain because you know it's not worth it to feel like that. And I just want people to know that it's okay to not be okay. And once you have it, it's not the end of the world. It's just something you learn to grow with and deal with and control. And sometimes, yes, you might feel like it's out of your control, you don't know what to do. My advice would be is talk to more like-minded people. Talk to people who are going to better you, better your life, better your mentality, and help you become the best version of yourself. So, this is just a short wee video of me coming on here. You know, I want to be open and honest with everybody. You know, I want to be close with the people who watch us. I want to be close with the people out there, the creatives who are out there who are too scared to come out and do what they want. So this is me putting out a video just to say, you know, I'm just like everybody else. There's no difference in me and the wee boy who's like just coming into his teenage years and he wants to branch out and do whatever he wants to do, but he feels too scared to because of ridicule. I'm here to say that the Craic boys are here to help you. That's the wee video anyway. See you out there.